Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. We are once again on Canyon Crossing. How you doing there, Mr. Viking Streaming and Farmer Marks? Doing pretty good, thanks, and thank you very much for the 10 stream streak. Much appreciated. How am I doing? Not too bad. Family's doing okay at the minute. My wife's kind of got some fibro thing going on at the minute. It's affecting her legs, but yeah. Apart from that, we're all doing well. Thanks for asking. And glad that you're doing good as well. Cool, cool, cool. Hey there, farming trucker. How you doing, buddy? And let's do. Let's see if I can beat him. So there is a shout out for obviously Mr. Farming Trucker 74. Make sure to click on the link and give him a follow over on Twitch. He's a great content creator and is actually playing the map as well. So yeah, who knows what might be in his future. I'm not saying anything, but yeah. But yeah, oh, thank you, Mr. Viking, for giving myself a shout out. Much appreciated. Now, obviously, I know you're taking some time off, so I won't worry about doing any shout outs, but for you. But if any of you guys do want to follow Mr. Viking streaming and catch him when he does stream, just click on his name and it should take you over to his Twitch. He does stream from time to time. Obviously, he's gone through some family affairs and stuff that needs to be done. So yeah, but it will be lovely to see him streaming again. But yeah, you're very, very welcome. There you go, guys. Right then, so as you can see, I am actually still seeding away. I've got a couple of hired helpers doing some work, and yeah, getting there slowly. So let's jump around and show you quickly what I've been doing up to. So 36 is planted with sorghum, 37 with corn. Obviously, that's now being rolled at the minute. And when this finishes, I'll be able to carry on. I've got 35 still to do up there. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So 35 is still to be planted. Obviously, I've got 31 going in with some sorghum. I might put corn or something in this one. I'm not sure yet. So that is going to be just basically it for up there once it's planted. Obviously, gone through. I have planted obviously 52, 39. I've got 40, which is the last one on the main farm, apart from this one here to do. Up here anyway. Scrolling across. I've still got 46 to figure out what I want to put in there. I may do something like sunflowers. Not sure yet. We'll see. Hey there, Shawnee. How you doing, bud? Obviously, I've got the orchards there. I do want to get through and see if I can get them ploughed, cultivated, whatever you will call it. I did do the vineyards, well, last night. Went through with the plough, so that's sorted. I've just got to go through now with the um, fertilizer and finish that off. That's pretty much them sorted. Obviously, I've got to wait a couple more months, and then I'll be able to get the rest of the orchards in. I've got this field still to do, and apart from that, it's just really then attacking the bog, getting obviously the rice and cranberry in. Once that's done, I'm pretty much sorted, I think, for planting wise this year. So, yeah, still busy, 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 that's for sure. I wanted to check. So, how are you doing, boss?
I am doing good. How's Billy?
I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad.
Nice.
Alright, I just want to see what the status on these guys is. I do know I need to get in, yeah, and fertilize these ones at some point. So if I get a chance, I'll get down there with my little new spreader and try that out. Obviously on the in-game mod hub the other day, heck, where was it? Fudge nuggets. I think it's under crop protection.
Fudge nugget.
Yeah, this thing,
Yum.
this Jackto Uniport was released. So I want to try this out. So obviously it's got a 50-meter spread radius on it. So I definitely want to give that a try. The only thing I am kind of concerned about, it doesn't do the old crop sensor stuff. So that's the only downside to it at the minute, but hopefully it won't affect it too much. There we go, get that going. And yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Dashnet, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. How you doing there, Rusty Nail? Obviously, I don't know what you'd be doing today, but yesterday I was doing obviously a bit of Planet Crafter. Kind of an interesting game. My daughter started playing it actually yesterday, and she's liking what she's seen so far. So yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Obviously, you're a heck of a lot further on, that's for sure, compared to her. But yeah, she's definitely liking it. Obviously, she likes it that much. She actually contacted several of her friends in Discord and says, "Check out this game. It's great." So yeah,
Nice.
what if she
It
can get a
is. It
commission?
really is
I wonder if she
fantastic.
can get a commission out of it. uh, Never mind.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. You've already edited it to 30k capacity. Yeah, I thought you might there, farming trucker. But yeah, obviously with precision farming, obviously the biggest issue really is it going to spread enough lime and solid fert and such. So, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, not been doing too much to be honest. Just farm, 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 farm. Did play a bit of Aquarius the other day, and actually unlocked the Oceanarium finally, so yay. And thank you, Mr. Viking, for that. That's the first bot I've seen in quite a while, so interesting. Oh, great. But yeah, it's all good. So I think what I'll do next week, because it's probably going to be a bit of a quiet period on the farm, obviously just going to be mainly focusing on making sure the crops are okay, factories are sorted. What I might do on Monday stream is actually jump into Aquarius and show you the actual next part on, because obviously Dave and myself showed off at least the basement and possibly the gallery in our streams the other day
Mm.
when we streamed it. So yeah, obviously I haven't really seen. I had a quick check of it last night actually. Um, it it's interesting, that's for sure. Let's put it that way. But yeah, so yeah, I want to show that off a little bit as well. There we go. Right then. Right. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick headland, and then I can just get the hired helper to do the rest of the work for me, so I can jump in and do some other stuff, like fertilizing my vineyards, for example. User also reported. Cool, thank you very much for that. Yeah, so to be honest, there's not a lot really to say. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
That's all right. We can have a silent stream.
Okay, I'll just shut up.
Really, you're never good. You know, but neither could I.
No, I can't do it, unfortunately. I tried, but no.
As far as you can
um,
go.
no. Cowboy Mike's. Did I take the grain harvester off my Trello? None I'm aware of. Which one are you on about? Oh, what was it? The Fen Agco one. Ideal. I don't think I did. Let me just double check. It'd probably be under for any map. Might have done. I might have done. Actually, yeah, I'm going to be doing some edits to some of those trailers and combines anyway, so I'll probably be putting it back up anyway. Longest 10 seconds of my life, yes. Actually, no, the longest was when I got married. I will say that. That was nerve-wracking, to be honest. Really, really was. do hard help with that. And obviously Cowboy Mike's thank you for the 3 stream streak, and Don B here with the 7 stream streak. Nice. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. What if you get the mod that adds a 3-point hitch to anything and use the new sensor on it? If it will attach, possibly. I think I've got them in here. I'm not sure where they would be. Let's see, let's see, let's see. See, there's a hitch support there. That's very handy. It hooks onto the back of your trucks and allows you to pull stuff if it doesn't have the rear hitch on it. I've got that. Whether it would attach, I have no idea. Let's do a little quick test while this dude's going down and up. So we'll grab that. We will grab one of you guys. And we're just going to lease that for the minute. Yeah, the only thing it's got in there is GPS. What else do I need? What else do I need? Well, see if that hooks on first of all. So tab out. But yeah, I haven't edited it in any fashion at all. Let's see. Not on that side. I'm going to go on the back actually. It could be something that attaches to like a, is it fifth wheel, what you want to call it, on a truck? Not sure. Yeah, not getting the pop-up for any of it. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Unless there's another one out there, I have no idea. However, actually thinking about it, I have been playing around with the Curtain Side Autoload trailer, its base game. Obviously, I know a while ago I kind of looked into making one for the SGA. Well, I kind of figured it out, and it works perfectly fine. The only thing I don't like is the SGA on the top, but obviously we do have obviously the nice little logos on the rear here, and obviously they do stick to that. And I did actually figure out the curtains as well. So if I go, what's the right front? So Z key, it does disappear as well. Obviously, one of the big issues I had previously is I think it must have been in the wrong location. Is obviously when I opened the curtains, the logo would still be there and it'd be all funny. So I ended up going through it, the i3D, removed a few bits, but yeah, got it all back in order. So, and it works absolutely perfectly. I love it. I've got to go through, add some different color options for chromes and such like that. But apart from that, I like it, and then obviously get rid of that one on top. But yeah, it's kind of like something I was thinking of a while ago, and obviously I ended up doing the pace setters and stuff. So well. But yes, I'll keep playing with that, and who knows, I might even whack it up on my Trello. Hey there, Green Thumb, how you doing? And I heard, actually, Green Thumb, I had a message from Team Miller to say there's a bit of an issue. And I think I pretty much know what it is. I'm guessing it's something to do with the display. So obviously mine is exactly the same as Team Miller's. It's not showing each of the materials capacities apart from that glass one. Obviously I've got no warnings or errors. That's the funny part. So yeah, very. Yeah, I fixed it last night. Okay. Actually, while we're here, let's go around the other side just to double check on everything and make sure all the displays are working. Don't want to put it out again and have to fix it again. So that one is definitely fine. Let's come around to the front office and Yeah, so technically what those real ones should have is all that little 0. And obviously it's not showing. So yeah, they are fine on that display. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. But glad you're on it. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. But yeah, I think Mr. Teemo should just raise it up, flatten the landscape, and then drop it back down. To be honest, but yes, all fun. It's all fun. It really, really is. There we go.
In games.
Yes, in real life, it's not so easy to fix things like that. Come on, work fingers. And there's a shout out from Green Thumb. Obviously, if you guys aren't following Green Thumb Farmer, please click on that link and give him a follow. Obviously, he tends to stream on weekends, so that's the best time to catch him. So if you've got any issues with one of his productions or placeballs, or if you've got an idea of a potential one he could maybe look into doing, there's your man. I placed down a new one on my new test save, and that display was flickering. Somehow all of the nodes were moved except for the glass. So that's weird. Um, I will have an update on Saturday. Good boy. Good, 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 good. Cool. There we go. So, hired helper, go for it. Do your stuff. Right then. So while he's doing that, obviously, I've got to figure out what I want to put in this field. I have no idea at the minute. I might just leave it barren for the moment. Either or plant more corn. That is something I'm desperately in need of. Right, let's see, let's see. Where is all my stuff up here in it? Right, so I've been using this little green Valtra, which is base game 1, and it fits down the rows perfectly. I like it. So, let's use this. I'm going to do a bit of spraying. I also want to get the maximum off of those vineyards. I haven't done the orchards yet, so that'll be one of the next jobs to do. And I'm getting a bit low. Do I have any foe here? No. Might have to get a pallet or two of fertilizer brought over, but it is what it is. But yeah, loads and loads of space here now, full, obviously, the bananas, pecan, coca, and all that to be placed down. Obviously, in theory, it should come just to the edge, just behind this shed here. I'm hoping I'm not going to need to remove it quite yet, because I've got stuff in there. But if need be, I can always take the stuff out and delete that, and obviously that other tree. But until we get to that part, we won't know. But yes, April, May, I think it's 2 months before I can start doing the next lot. So, yep. I'm still running the old premium factories down, so that's fun. Alright then, so this is what I don't know if any of you guys have noticed. Obviously this is one of T Miller's little bridges. I've just put it over the ravine here, and it works perfectly. One either side, and they are sort of just about right in the middle there. There's a slight dip, but it's very minimum. And it allows me, rather than having to go the long way around, I can just come straight over. I had to remove a couple of trees, that was about it. And obviously I'm over here. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. Right then, let's get this set up. Obviously this little sprayer is on my Trello if anybody is interested and hasn't got it already. There. And let's see if this is going to behave. Might be. Yep, that looks about right. So we should do the spot spraying, and obviously, I'm not sure if I'm going to need anything else actually, because that looks like it might be at maximum. So we'll just go up and down anyway, make sure it's all fine. Right then, let's see. Does Aurora spawn pallets for fabric? couldn't get it to last night. No errors, just wouldn't spawn. It should do, Farming Trucker. Um,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, I was thinking that. It should be in the central part
I
where all the rest are. Obviously, all I've got is some netting, so
I don't usually spawn the pounds of fabric though, so I
yeah.
don't know. But because they go into it too
Yeah.
to make
Do I
products.
have any fabric in here? Fabric, fabric, fabric. Yep, I do have a few pallets of fabric there. Let's do a quick test, just to make sure. Fabric right there. I'll do 10. Uh, why are they not spawning out?
Maybe they don't spawn it.
They should do.
I can't.
Let's have a quick look. Oh, textile factory, textiles, textile factory, fabric. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh, it's missing from the spawn trigger.
Missing
Thank.
what?
It's missing fabric in the spawn trigger. It's because it's got
Oh,
3 triggers in this one, so yeah, that'll be why. Well, thank you for that. I will make a note of that and get that updated.
he's
And
the first
obviously,
person that tried to take fabric out of there.
yeah. All right. Add fabric
It's interesting.
to textile spawn trigger. Okay, so that'll get an update, obviously, when the next lot come out. So, but yeah, cool. Thanks for pointing that one out. How we all doing anyway? Build twine 7,000. Slowly getting there. Needs emptying out soon again. Right then, back to it. But yeah, if you do find any little thing that doesn't seem to be working quite right, just mention it in chat like Farming Trucker did, guys, and let us know because we'll look into it straight away and get it fixed if it needs fixing. So yeah, working on adding a wood container drop off. Ah, okay. Very, very cool. That will make life a lot easier as well then. Actually, I've got a feeling. Let me come into here a sec. Precision farming. Now, I did purchase a soil for this field sample. It's kind of weird how it's got a little gap there, even though they're spaced the same on each of the different rows. Right, so we want nitrogen should go up hopefully soon. I think it actually counts when you actually get around to harvesting. So, hey there, T Miller, how you doing, buddy? Just to let you know, T Miller, it won't do the rocks. I tested it earlier, and it literally picked up anything. T Miller 63. Ah, you beat me, Viking. You're a bummer. But yeah, if you guys are not following T Miller, make sure you click on that link, give him a follow. So, in case you guys were wondering, yeah, obviously T Miller and myself were obviously working. Well, T Miller himself actually was working on adding a auto load feature to his dump bed for his TLX. Obviously, while he was doing that, obviously I was having a look actually at the README file for the universal auto load script. And obviously, when the premium edition came out, they added a new line into the README file. Actually, while this has gone a bit slow, I'll actually show you guys because it's easier to to show than explain. If I can get my windows to move, there we go. So in the folder, Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And I've crashed. Look at that, I've crashed. Okay, let me just stop that there a sec. So let me scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Universal autoload. Obviously, this is the one by Mr. Loki. Obviously, in here there is this README file. This actually helps you guys if you want to get into modding. Let me close some of these windows. Know how to add the autoload to pieces of equipment. So while I was going through, also I was reading. I was actually on my phone reading this. I noticed this part right here, container configuration, and in there it's actually adding in the potato box as a container type that can be auto-loaded into certain pieces of equipment. I was kind of wondering if there was a way of changing this just to do the rocks. Obviously, I tested it, didn't work unfortunately, but I'm sure there must be a way of doing it somehow. Just selecting the specific pallets and stuff. So, for example, if we had um, the gold truck back, it could be limited. The trash truck, for example, that could be limited to just trash, and so on. But yeah, I might have to reach out to Loki and see if there's any chance of something like that being added as an option. I know Surfing Cowboy did reach out to him a while ago. I think he had an idea of doing it, but never got round to doing it. So, but yeah, there's a whole lot of information in this README file. So if you guys have a trailer that doesn't auto load and you want it to auto load, have just a read of this. It actually explains you exactly how to set it up. And I'll see Dave showed it off. I've showed it off in previous streams. So it is a really, really easy thing to do. But yeah, it's kind of a shame, but it would be nice if we can get that to work. What's that?
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah. Selection configuration 1. Selection configuration 2, 3, 4. Drag. Okay, so that's how it works. Sorry, I was just looking at this part, this little section here, and it looks like it's kind of for a trailer that has a curtain and just a flatbed option. Interesting. Right then. But anyway, we were just going to carry on spraying. It, I doubt it's actually going to spray anything on there, but you never know. Doing good. Just fine tuning. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're fine tuning it. Okay. Coolly, coolly, coolio. I think if I remember rightly, I don't know if I've got the same one or not. Probably not. Yeah, because I haven't got the other version with the wolf and all that. But that's fine. What in God's name? I have no idea. What do you mean there, Damien? How you doing, bud? Welcome back. So this is hops, if you haven't seen it before. Obviously, on this map, we grow them on the old vineyards sort of style. Obviously, you've got to be placed down like a normal orchard, but obviously you need to go through, also make sure that they're fertilised and limed. And actually, that's one thing I haven't done is lime, to see if that affects it in any way, which I might just do. And obviously I've gone through and ploughed them as well, or cultivated thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, hops. Obviously, with hops, this has one use on the map. It goes into the breweries for obviously Sam Adams, and yeah, makes beers and lagers and such. So yeah, it's lovely stuff. Every year I seem to have not enough, so it's kind of cool. And how are you doing there, Mamadou? Good to see you. How was your stream last night, by the way, with your daughter? And how's it going there, Mr. Kushi? Thank you very much for the gift of the game. My daughter is loving it so far. And there we go. Yeah, if you guys are not following Mamadou, click on that link, give her a follow. She's a great content creator, and she's just started doing a multiplayer with her daughter on this map, who's just coming back into farming simulator. So yeah, it's kind of good. They seem to be loving it, so it's good, 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 good. And I beat Mr. Viking. I beat Mr. Viking. But yeah, thank you very much, Kushi, once again for the game. Yeah, but for anybody who was interested, he gifted me Planet Crafter, mainly for my daughter, really, to check out. So, but yeah, she's loving it so far. And come on, I want that there. I want that there. And speak of the devil, yeah. Hey Neon, how you doing? Oh, hang on. Did you want to say thank you to everyone?
Thank you.
There you go. Just for Mr. Kushi UK Gaming. Hopefully you heard that. But yeah, bless it. She seems to like it so far. She's only done a little bit over, just over
I
an
heard it.
hour, so she's getting there. And I'm going to shut up because I think Dave was about to say something.
Oh, I said I heard it. So
Okay,
that's all.
cool.
Continue on.
uh, you're very, very welcome there, Mamadou. No worries.
So, so when's her next stream of Planet Crafted then?
I have no idea. She's very busy with her GCSE revisions
Mm.
and stuff at the minute, so I don't know if maybe on the weekend. Let's put it that way. So yeah, if she does decide to stream again, we'll try and do it on a Saturday morning, something like that. So that's usually the best time for her, and then she's got the rest of the day to just relax and chill out.
How are you, Billy?
I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad. How is life over where you are?
Warm.
Is it? Wow.
Very. Yeah. No, it's nice. It's everything's good.
Good, good, good. Cool. Yeah. I don't know what's going on at the minute over here, but the weather it's one of these things that seems to be 1 minute brilliant sunshine, the next it's freezing cold, and it's really not doing my knee any good. About 20 years ago, I was involved in an accident, basically twisted my knee the wrong way, and every year ever since, when the weather plays up, my knee plays up too. So yay! It's 9:30 a.m. where you are, and it's 53 degrees already. Wow. Yes. Yeah, what we had, obviously we do Celsius over here, so it's currently 11 degrees Celsius, so whatever the equivalent to that is. And obviously it's
Oh,
what, 5:30 in the evening now, so yeah. On your
that's
half
chilly.
pint, yeah. Actually, it's quite warm. I'm still wearing my shorts and t-shirt, so yeah.
It's
Oh,
10:30 in the morning here, and it's already 17 degrees. So
wow.
let's get up to
On my
21.
half pint, does the rocks fall out of the bag if it's too full? Yeah, if it is too full, they will fall out of that small half pipe one. If you have a lot, Mr. T. Miller, um, I would possibly look into try and get my bigger trailer. It's on my Trello, which also auto loads. Where the heck is it? I'm getting too many mods in here. It's not good. There's that one. Half pipe. Where the fudge is it? Oh, this thing right here. Obviously, this is one of the reasons I thought, well, if you're building up and building up on your rocks, obviously with that small one, it's going to take forever. And obviously, if you do overfill it too much, then it's going to cause a problem because they're going to just end up tipping out everywhere. So what I ended up doing is making an edit to this and added in the UAL to this as well. So you can technically autoload your rocks into this and then transport them safely without any falling out. So there is that. One thing you could look into trying to do, T Miller, with that dump bed is maybe adding straps into it. That's one thing I did try once before with my half pipe, and for some weird reason it just doesn't like it. It keeps throwing warnings and errors, and one of these days I am determined to go back and try it again. It's between straps and adding hitches onto things. They're the two things that seem to be really not working very well for me, even though I'm copying it line from line from like another mod I'm using and stuff. So yeah, I know you love it, Mamadou. So do I actually. I really really like it. And the nice thing is all those different capacities. I will be doing an update to that one as well at some point. Well, I think about it. It's not going to be a big update. It's just adding in the option for the discharge for unloading. So if you've got like a bulk material in there, obviously at the minute it does take a little while. It's not too bad, but obviously I can adjust, have it adjusted so it's a little bit faster when you've got that higher unreal capacity. And I might look into a few other bits and pieces on some of the other mods as well to get them updated the same way. But yes. Is it a hardy mercury sprayer? Yes, it is, Mr. Rusty Nail. Yes, it is. Yeah, this one's actually had a little bit of an edit to it, so it's a little bit bigger spray area, and also I think I upped the capacity because it was very small. I like it lasting a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Let's put it that way. So. But yeah, obviously I'm not really doing too much on this. Most of the field looks fine. I will, actually I might just miss the next bit. Just go down that edge. Looking at the little mini map there, it's just really the edges that need attending to. Ooh, horn. Um, yeah, yeah, most of it's actually fine. I think I might get away with it actually. It's just really go around the outside, where obviously I've gone it outside of the field. That's the only part that really needs to be addressed, I guess. But yeah, this is actually on my Trello, Rusty Nail, as well, if you were interested. But it is mainly designed for, obviously, the vineyards and such, so, yep, it's perfect for this little job. And I've kind of given up on that potato planter I was mentioning the other day. I just cannot seem to get it to work. For some weird reason it's stuck up, it doesn't want to drop down, it's annoying. I might go, I've put it in a to carry on sort of folder, which so I might go back to it later on if I want to. But yes, it's a bit of annoying. I was trying to convert the one from 19 that had the liquid fert tanks on it. For some weird reason, it got all working, actually activates, but for some reason it just does not want to drop down. I don't know why. I'm missing something. I really, really am. But the worst thing is I've looked on the in-game mod hub. I've looked different websites for that particular one to get an idea of what I might have missed, and I can't find any that's anywhere near it. It's really annoying. Right, let's see, without crashing into this, can I get far enough across for it to spray or not? Not really. Let's just get that little bit there. There's a little bit just there. Dave, any news on KW yet, please?
On what?
KW and his operation and
I
stuff.
have not. Nope.
No.
If I had it, you would know about it.
Yeah. He's a tough old dog, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Obviously, if you are a praying person, obviously keep Mr. KW in your thoughts and prayers. That's for definite. There we go. Righty, so I just really need to go down that last row. There we go. I was just thinking that Team Miller actually. What you could, I don't know if you'd be able to do it, um, but maybe have a cover or something on the top to hold those rocks in. Um, is it this one? Yeah. Obviously, in here you have like the cover you can configure onto the trailer itself. You could have something similar set up for that dump bed. It's an idea, but yeah, just a pain. Only a couple fell out. Okay. Yeah, obviously the only other option really would be to look into how 82 Studios did theirs and set up that way. So, yeah, it's angled going down towards the back. Yeah. So you planted grass in the field and then planted hops. Actually, I used the landscape tool, Rusty Nail, to, in essence, delete the entire field, and then I put the meadow grass down, and then obviously all the vineyards and stuff over here. Same with the orchards. So technically, I've now deleted 3 fields. It's not good. So 57 is now gone. Obviously, I do have the other half of this field I can expand onto. So if I need more hops or maybe more grapes or something, I can then start adding in additional stuff at the end. There we go. And then obviously across the river here, obviously I've got field 50 and 50, no, 48 and 47. I was looking at the precision farming numbers, let's get rid of that. Obviously this is where all of my orchards will be, and obviously I'm looking at probably around about here-ish for the orchards to end, so it's all good. But I've got plenty of fields out there, so. But obviously, you guys don't have to do what I've done. You could find a plot of land that's already to go and just put them straight down if you really wanted to. Oh, excuse me. Like I mentioned previously, obviously you got this area here where Mr. Dave's putting his down. You can quite easily put some over there. This area here with a little bit of landscaping would make a great orchard or vineyard area. There's a bit of landscaping there. Yep, definitely over here in this big huge area. Obviously, I know T Miller is working over there at the minute, with obviously doing all his grass and stuff there. With a bit of landscaping there as well, you could quite easily make that into a nice orchard or a vineyard type area. So yeah, it's very, very cool. And there's other areas, even if you wanted to, you could take some of the forests out. I know some of you guys already have, so you could always use it as a orchard area or a vineyard area. But yeah, for some weird reason, I just wanted to remove fields. No idea why, but yeah, I did. But yeah, there's a whole area. Obviously, one of the things is as well, what Dave's doing, and I know Farming Trucker's doing it, is they're starting to place things down in the desert as well. So like your bananas, coconut, pecan, coca, stuff like that, where they're from a warm climate, should we say, perfect in the desert or around the desert if you really wanted to. Yeah, because obviously Farming Truckers actually got them in the desert. Dave's got them sort of going around the outside. But obviously I don't really want to put anything in there yet until I've found all of those oil spots in case if I accidentally hit one. So I'm leaving mine full the minute. And we'll see. So yeah. will your larger trailer do the gems too? Yes, it will, Vortex. And to be honest, it will do pallets as well. Bales to a degree, but not many. But you can fit pallets in there as well. And the nice thing is, actually, if I can find it, I'll have to tab around a little bit to try and find things. Hey, I've got far too much equipment. I'm pretty much sure one is attached to a trailer as well, so I should be able to show it. This is not, nope. All the wrong stuff. There we go. There's one, for example. Now, obviously, if you want it just limited, what I would recommend is when you drive next to a rock or something, you can change what it picks up, so it's just the rocks or just the gems. Now, a few people have messaged me about it. Is, well, how do you get it back out? I can't get it to tip, blah blah blah. Now, once you've got it in, the rocks are in there, all loaded, or the pallets or whatever. What you can do, if you hit the Y key, you can actually open up that back door. I love it, I love it. Now, obviously, it's still not going to tip, but if you hit the Z key, what will actually happen is if you look very, very closely, there we go, that, come on, work. It's been a bit temperamental today, but the floor does actually move. It may be that there's just nothing there for it to pick up, but this floor will actually move and shift the pallets to the rear and allow them to tip out. Once you've got all of them out, you can then just hit the old come on. It's not behaving. Why are you not behaving for? Come on. Oh yeah, I hit the wrong key, it's Y. No, not more conflict, it's my finger conflict, there you go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the Y key to open up that door, then what should do is that Z key should activate the floor and nudge the pallets back. Maybe because it's fully empty that it's not actually working, so... But yeah, it does work perfectly fine. But yeah, makes life a little bit easier, but there you go. For transporting those mass amounts. There we go. Let's get that line back up. But yeah, if anybody was interested, this trailer is on my Trello, and obviously there is different capacity options, so you could use it for auto loading and for bulk transporting. So very, very cool. I like it. That's kind of why I chose it. And one thing as well, when you're tipping products out of it, I did lower the height that it goes, so it won't or shouldn't collide with too many low roofs, shall we say. But yeah, operator error for definite, T Miller. uh, and that's a standalone. Actually, I'll show you guys. Let me go over here. I'll bring up my Trello while I'm going across. So on my Trello, obviously you go to the SGA website. Actually, let me go there first. Obviously I'm right here under Mr. Dashnet. Obviously you've got Dashnet, you can get all of the maps and stuff from him. All you should do, if you want to get to mine for example, just click on my image, click on the attachment there. That'll bring you over to my Trello. And from there you can just scroll across to the right. Let's see if I can get most of these in. There we go. Now each of these columns is set up for, could be just animals, for any maps, any SGA map, or specific for this map with and without the premium edition. Now obviously if you've got the premium edition, there is an edited version of Barrow Logistics on there that will accept like the preserve and the new soups and stuff. So if you want to get it, you can do. Obviously all you have to do is click on the link there, then click on the paperclip, and that will take you over to the download link. It's quite easy. But that particular trailer can work on any map, and it's right here. So just scroll down the column. You got it right there. Same thing again. Click on the actual image. Click on the paperclip, and it's right there. And it's called the FS22 underscore SKS 30 underscore 50 underscore BAM. Just so you know it's mine. But yeah, it's right there, and yeah, there's a whole lot of other things in there. Obviously, it's got capacity options, color options in there, increase in unload speeds and stuff. But obviously, I am going to go through and edit a lot of these trailers, so there is a better option for unloading rather than just having the one. I do want to look into at some point, seeing if I can get them to auto connect to the different capacities as you select them. But that is a good fix for at least now. And I'm stuck on this tree, which is not good. There we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah. Ready. Let's do that. There we go. Cool. Actually, yeah, it is doing a little bit of spraying on there, so that's fine. Not too much, but it's there. He is fun hunting for a deer, lol. Might be, you never know. I'll run the bugger over if I do find it. But yeah. There we go. Yes, I'm now thinking what I want to add in onto that curtain side now I've got it there. I definitely want to have, now I'm hoping he's not around, I'm kind of thinking about adding in KW's icon on there somewhere. Because obviously he's been here, there and everywhere, and I know obviously at the minute he's gone through a lot in his real life, so I think it'd be a nice little touching thing for him as well. And I think it'd be kind of nice because obviously that was one thing that he actually, I think he suggested it a while ago when I was doing one of the pace setters. I can't remember which one it was now because I put the logo on. Yeah, was it that one? Yeah, because obviously I've got that little thank you to Mr. KW on there. And obviously when I was trying to choose what trailer to use, also you thought of maybe the curtain side as well. And obviously at that time I couldn't get it to work properly with the decals and stuff and the images, so I think I'm gonna have to do it for him. I do. The deer's name is John. Is it really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's a coincidence. There's seemingly some vehicle brand, I think they do tractors and combines, called John Deere. Terrible. So out of interest, actually, this is something that came out yesterday, I believe it was. Did anybody get the Farming Simulator magazine issue number 5 yet? Obviously, it is on Giant's website, I believe. There's some interesting pictures in there that kind of add more questions to what will be coming. Is it Tuesday next week? I believe it's going to be released. The production DLC. Yeah,
Believe you're right.
yes. I think this weekend, if I'm correct, Mr. Dave may have
I'm
it
up.
for early
I should.
access this week.
I should have it.
Should, yeah.
They haven't told me any different,
Yeah.
but I never
So,
know.
yeah, exactly.
Um,
Giants v in
it'll
it.
be Friday still most likely
Mm-hmm.
for the first look.
Yes. Some new animal pens, expandable pastures already came out today. Yeah, I did see that, Farming Trucker. I'm still holding off using them at the minute. Don't know why. I want to see what like Dave and you guys get frame rate wise once you've added in more of the expandable pasture parts, I suppose, before I add it in myself. But yes, it's definitely an interesting concept that they've come up with, that's for sure. Giants website, farm sim. Just out of curiosity, what did it look like anyway? Also, the Terragator that we used on PV County in 19, part of that has been converted over, I see, and released the other day. Shame they didn't have the sprayer part on it as well. That would have made it better. Size. Why would you want that? Lizard Animal Barns Expandable Pastures Ready. Just out of interest, have a look at this. So this is what Mr. Farming Trucker is on about. Pack of 4 animal barns. You got a pig barn, a sheep barn, a horse stable, and a chicken coop ready for expendable pastures mod. So obviously this is going to be compatible with it. Lights inside the shed, functional manually. Anywhere inside the building, lamps outside, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So the pig barn, it holds 300 pigs, 110,000 litres of food, 60,000 straw. Water supply is automatic. What a surprise. Built-in small underground liquid manure storage of up to 100,000 litres. Yeah. Um, Possibility to put in straw bales direct, the bale icon, or use a straw blower inside the barn. Interesting. See, that's what I think more modders need to start doing, is adding in the option for just being able to put bales straight into the things like these animal pens. I should listen to myself, shouldn't I? Dang. Let's see. Sheep barn, 100. Oh, so that's obviously the pig barn is 209,000 for that, with a daily upkeep of 150. You got a sheep barn, which is 179,000, 150 daily upkeep. But obviously this is without the expansion. 300 sheep, so 300, 300. Okay. Food capacity 60,000 litres. Horsepower automatic, blah blah blah. And the horse, who does horses really, to be honest? I would have preferred a cow pen in there myself. But yeah, they've added obviously a horse barn in there with 16 horses. Food, all that, blah 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 blah. Yep. Obviously a chicken barn, quite nice. 136,000, 100 daily upkeep. Holds 500 chickens and 110,000 litres. So there's a kind of an old style, European, I'd say, looking barn. So there's your chicken. We got a horse stable there. Actually, I kind of like that option. The little bales on the side there. You've got a sheep. Yeah. And obviously your piggies. I like those feeders. They're quite nice, funky little things. Don't often see them dropping in from the ceiling to refill, but yeah, it's kind of nice. Also got a little area outside. Yeah, not bad looking buildings overall. It would be nice if you could see it working with the... Now, this is one thing that gets me. Now, when you place them down, is that fence there? If so, how does that work with the expandable pastures mod? Because, yeah. Hmm. I don't know. But interesting looking buildings though, that's for sure. Oh, while we're here, while we're here. Anything else come out? Nope, not really. Additional game settings, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. To be honest, yeah, this is the thing I was on about the Terrogator. It's only for minion spreading at the minute. Yeah, in all honesty, I'm not really seeing much. Oh well, that's kind of cool. The little warehouse with the for the vegetables. Oh well, I kind of want for something a little bit better, but yeah, the John Deere ride on lawnmower. Yeah, you've got enough John Deere already there, T Miller. That's why it's all down in the swamps. Yeah, the John Deere 445 with utilities. See, that is the sort of thing. Well, if it has like the mower, actually, has that even got the mower on it? Deck, yeah. Um, See, something like that is perfect for the orchards in 19, to be honest. In 22, I don't know about that. But yeah, Dave, check your Steam. Gift waiting for you, and another
What?
one for Mr. Billy. What? Mr.
I
Cushy,
don't.
don't let me slap you. But I will have a look. The deer. That deer is too small for this map. It's never too small. The interrogator looks disappointing. It does, doesn't it? For obviously anybody who worked or played like PV County, PV Uncharted in 19 and all that. Obviously the one that they had on there had obviously the option for I think that had manure spreading as well, and obviously the solid fertilizer, but also had the attachment or configuration for the liquid
I have
spraying,
to
which was a lot
reboot
bit nicer.
Steam.
And ooh, yeah, that one was definitely a lot nicer. But the worst thing is a lot of the old FS19 modders have sort of gone bye-bye because they were just sort of fed up with giants and all this stuff, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see.
What is he up to now?
Island Paradise is a survival game where you build and upgrade, customize your own island, and use nearby resources to create a home for generations to come. Interesting, Mr. Kushi. I will accept that. Thank you very, very much, and I will check that out. Let's go to
Hmm.
my library.
I haven't even heard of it.
Hmm. Uh, let's see. Is there any videos on this thing? I could see it definitely being something maybe Dave would be into. But yeah, I'd give that a try as well. I might even show that off during one of the streams or something. But yeah, definitely. Thank you very, very much there, Mr. Kushi UK Gaming.
I'm checking out the video.
Um, is that on Steam or YouTube? Something? 'Cause I might have missed it.
Steam has it. You go back to the store page.
Store page. Ah, there we go. Let me pause that and I can show you guys. Because it's always nice to see something new. So let me switch chat. So this is the game that Mr. Kushi just gifted myself and Mr. Dave. It's called Island Paradise. So let's go into full screen and unmute it.
I'll have to check it out. Could be interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think the video is really old. The first, well,
But it's very long to
first
do
anyway.
that.
Just shows some of this, what you can do, but it doesn't tell you how it's done. We'll have to check it out. But it is early access, and I love following early access titles too.
Yeah. That, yeah, definitely looks kind of interesting. So, very, very interesting indeed. Early access game. Yeah. Let's see. So to purchase it, there you go. So this, obviously this is in UK pounds or Greater GB pounds. It's 16.75, so whatever the equivalent would be for that. So, but yeah, thank you very, very much.
Is it multiplayer? Does it say on the side there
It
if
says
it's
single
multiplayer?
player, family sharing, and that's it. Yeah, so I'd say just single.
Yeah, single right now.
Yeah,
Again,
maybe.
early access, a lot of times multiplayer, if it becomes big, they add it later.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, obviously, like Dave says, maybe once it's fully released or it's had a bit more testing, it might go into multiplayer option as well. Come on, dude, get going. Get going.
One of my things is I'm happy. I don't care if they ever get I rarely play multiplayer.
Yeah, same. But yeah, interesting. Let's see. You're waiting on Ships at Sea. Yeah, that's coming out really soon. So
Real soon.
May the
Yeah.
9th. Yeah, that's another one I
May the
did look at actually the other day on Steam. And thought, that sounds interesting.
I want to see T Miller stream it because I have
Yes.
my reservation.
Okay.
I never cared for how the game is played. They always look good, like the Fishing North Atlantic and the Fishing Barents Sea, but it seems very I don't even know how to describe it. The way that
Yeah.
things are operated and stuff seems very like scripted to me, and I don't know.
You're
One
hoping
of
that they'll
those.
come out with a Navy DLC or a mod. Yeah, you never know. Also, look at oh heck, what was it? Ship Graveyard Simulator. They've brought out a few DLCs of late, and I think it's like big Navy ships as well have been added in. That's another game I
Yep.
haven't played in a long time. But yeah, you never know. never ever know. Right, let's sort my windows a minute. Get rid of you. You don't need you. You are fine. Good. And once again, my Steam manager is saying I'm unstable. I know that. I really know that already. Oh! Oh, I don't know if she's still out there. Mama Do, are you still out there, my dear? Hey there, Straight. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was going to mention something. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So PMS. Right then. Now, obviously, if you've got the landfill, so this obviously this is not just for Mamadou, but for anybody just starting out on the map. Now, obviously, with the apartments and the houses and some of the later big factories that put out trash, when you first start out, one thing I would recommend doing is placing down the landfill. Obviously, that's going to take your trash and convert it into electric. It'll also take your clean fill from your gold masters and sell it, so you can get a little bit of money each hour from it. Now, further on you get, so obviously you get the more factories going, the more houses and apartment blocks built, you're going to need to maybe keep some of that trash for boosters, master boosters. And obviously PMS is the building that will make the majority of the master boosters, so jars, containers, stuff like that. Now this is actually located on the map just behind the animal dealer and the Johnson's Farmers Market. Is plot 248. I'd highly recommend you buying it pretty early before you start getting into too many of those bigger factories. Obviously the steel, the concrete factory are some of the early ones that I would recommend getting up and running, because it does make getting the bridges and the rest of the buildables done a little bit faster. Both of them are currently set up to output trash. Now obviously you can, once you own this, now there's two levels to this if you guys haven't seen it. So up above is where your master boosters will be coming out. Now obviously you don't really technically need to do anything with this building except for maybe grab the products that are coming out of the top half. Now if you do have trash or you have some rubble from your buildings that you're demolishing, you can actually bring it here and recycle it. Now you have to take it downstairs. So on the right hand side of the building there's this little ramp, and you can get in here with a pretty long trailer. Now what I'll actually do just to demonstrate it so I can get in and out easily-ish, if I can find one that's nearby. Because this is one of the concerns Mamadou had last night. There we go, let's grab you. Is getting in there with a big tipper and unloading and stuff. So I'm going to use this one just to demonstrate it. Hopefully I'm not going to do too badly, but there's always a first, I suppose. Alrighty. Now, obviously this building's been around for a long time. I know a lot of people have used big flatbeds in there, big trailers like this, so the first few times it is going to be a bit tricky. Do not be put off by it, because obviously it's a very sharp turn in. You can do it, it is really, just take it nice and slow is all I can say. But yeah, that will actually then convert the trash and the rubble into stuff like glass, plastic, metal, stuff like that. Then what you can do is leave them on store, and then it will actually put it back into the production, and then go into making your bottles, your jars, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend, and then just have those upper floor products spawning it out to keep the rest in there. But obviously you can go in, if you've got extra plastic, extra glass, take it in on the upper level for those to unload into, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But yeah, so say for instance this trailer was full of rubble. Unfortunately, I haven't got any at the minute because I think I've cleared 90 odd % of the breakables. I've got a few up north still to remove. But yeah, just come down the right hand side of the slope there, and then just turn straight into the door. That is literally how easy it is to get in here. Obviously, this is a pretty big trailer, and it comes in perfectly fine. Obviously, this big square in the middle is where you unload your trash, your rubble. Now, obviously, down in this section, there is a little display showing what is produced. So, your input-wise, obviously, you got your trash. Obviously, I've got 41,000 litres. Oh, the heck, 450. What was that? 414,000 litres, something like that. Wow, a lot. And I've got a fair bit of rubble. And obviously they're being converted into your plastic, your glass, aluminum, um, and carton roll. And obviously that will, obviously if you leave them on store, they'll then be shipped upstairs. That's pretty much all you need to do down here. You can spawn them out if you want to. If you wanted some plastic, say for instance, you could technically take it from here if you've got some stored up. Now what some people do as well, if they've got auto drive, you can set up an auto drive route to come down here and unload and such. That's literally how
Thanks
easy
for the
it is
raid.
to get in and out of here. See, I've done that with ease. And obviously if you've got like Surfing Cowboys flatbed, yep, you could get in there very, very simple. And Mr. Grits fan, thank you very much for that raid with a party of 3. Welcome in. How was your stream, sir? I was actually lurking over there, so I can close that window now. But yeah, if you do have, say, some extra glass or extra plastic or something, you can actually bring it up here and unload into this trigger. And as you can see up here, obviously you got your packaging, which will be you can be made up here from your carton. Was it carton roll? Obviously you got your trash, which is shown from downstairs. Obviously all your downstairs products will show up here as well, as you can see. But obviously all of your actually is it carton roll? Does that get made as well? I can't remember if that actually gets made in here as well. I got a feeling that that actually is imported, the carton roll. But yeah, the containers, the jars, the wrapping, the bottles, the cans, they all get produced on the upper level and will spawn here. Now obviously on my Trello there is this lovely little shed pack and there is storage for those carton rolls, or boosters, master booster items. One thing I would recommend if you are going to use it, make sure to hit the V key, the victory key, to override the landscaping, otherwise you will have a huge bit of landscaping on the lower floor, so just bear that one in mind. But yeah, from there, obviously the only other one that isn't made in here is the sacks, for the most part. But if I teleport, we'll go up to Campbell's for example and have a look here. Because I think this is one that Mamadou is going to be building next, so nice, gives you an idea. Look at that beautiful building, lovely in red. Now obviously this one will take, I can never remember. Is it showing on there? Nope. It takes a heck of a lot in here. What am I missing? No idea. But if you come into obviously the menu for example, we'll open this up. And as you can see in here, you do have your normal boosters, which is your electric, your labor, your morale and support. Obviously your master booster, which is going to be the next line down, will up it even more. I think it's speed-wise actually for the master boosters. I can never remember, but I think that's pretty much how it works. But for example, this one does cans, is one of the master boosters, and I don't think there's any others in this one actually. But that's it. Some factories will have 1, some will have 2, some may even have 3. So yeah, that is where you get your these master booster products from primarily. Now sacks, if you've got for example the concrete factory, that takes sacks, and that will actually be made in the Aurora Textiles factory in here. Da, 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 da. Let me come over, and obviously for that, now this is the only building that will make the sacks, so bear that one in mind. And Mr. Gritfan, you're annoying and really loud because that deafened the heck out of me. Sorry. So obviously for that you will need hemp, straw, your cotton, and some pallets to make them initially. Now most of these products, if you look at the output here, will also produce trash. So bear that one in mind. So you do need to keep an eye on which factories output trash, so you can actually get it sent over. You can do it manually if you wanted to. Most of the factories do have a spawn area for your trash. If you've got like a flatbed or maybe one of my trailers or something that auto loads, you can pick them up manually or just set it to distribute. Obviously on here, for example, I did with one of the last updates, right here, add a little trash collection area so you can actually spawn them out.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
You're noisy buggers. So yeah, you can actually spawn your pallets out or your trash out and pick them up manually that way. Who knows, maybe one day we will get like the trash truck back and the gold truck back. And why have I still got so many of you guys out here? Da, 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 da.
Well, Billy, you just go on and on, don't you?
Oh yeah, I can. I'm a very lonely person, so I can talk and talk and talk and talk. And yes, I did see you coming, Matt. You're also
Yeah, I
muted,
know
I
you
look
did.
over.
Exactly. Initially was because yesterday I was having a heck of a day with my microphone and everything was going in and out and just being a pain in the butt. So
Yeah.
I muted myself the longest time, but it's just been one of those kind of things, you got to deal with it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So what I would recommend doing now, obviously, just quickly before I disappear from here, obviously the landfill and this both will take your trash. So if I come into here, for example, what I would recommend you doing is either temporarily deactivate your landfill in your priority here, or set the two different productions to different priorities. So say for instance, you could set Aurora Textiles to priority 1. You could set the for the trash, you could set it to 2 in the landfill. So if this actually all fills up at any point, it'll then be shoved over to the landfill. So that's one thing I would recommend doing once you get this up and running and working pretty well. But yeah, as you can see, I've got an abundance of stuff here. Why? Oh yeah, obviously, but yeah, the plastic, the aluminum, the glass, I would definitely keep on storing. The same with, oh, that's one of the boosters as well, isn't it? So like, but yeah, all the rest of these I put as a booster or distribute, I should say. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 on store, and then I need to get some of this going again. Let me spawn some of that out. There we go. Are you full? Probably. If that's all there, that must be full as well. That's showing only cans in there. Wow, holy heck, I've got a lot of cans. Yeah, I might actually deactivate that temporarily just to clear some of that up while I'm here. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out and makes sense. Deactivate you. And yeah, that could be left there. Do, 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 do. Right, I turn that off so I don't get any more coming in. That should be okay for now. Definitely need to get more curtain roll going. Keep running out. But yeah, there we go. Right then.
Sorry to ask this, Billy. I don't know if you already answered that, but that truck, where'd you get it from? Is that one of your special mods?
What, this Volvo is part of the
The trailer. The trailer
Oh
I'm talking
yeah,
about.
that's my trailer. It's on my Trello.
Okay.
It auto loads
Okay.
as well.
Oh, gotcha. There. I think I found it finally. Just took me a minute to find
Ye-
it. Sorry.
yeah, it's great for if you've got a lot of rocks, for example, um,
Hmm.
for moving them that way. And I wonder if but yeah, if you've got pallets, you can whack them in there as well. I wonder if I can
Cool.
actually get it to work. Let me see.
Hold on just a second. I gotta get let my dog out.
The only thing I haven't added in, I think what I might do is see if I can actually get straps working on this. That's the only thing, because then it holds the stuff down. Billy, those small control panels, do they have a display amount on them? Yes, they do. Right there. So, yep, they all have the little number on there. So 414091. Yep. Yep, I made sure to add that in. And obviously the ones downstairs have it as well.
Mhm.
You've just added that to yours and your yeah. It's very simple to actually do it as well. It's getting the right position. That's the problem. Obviously where they're slanted slightly, it is a little bit more tricky, but it can be done. Now, let's see if I can get this blinking thing to work, because it didn't quite work earlier, but obviously Y key will open up that back door, and it's not blinking working this time. Why are you not working? Come on. I'm sure it's Y. Where? Do, 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 do. Obviously, you can unload it that away, but why is the floor not moving?
Hmm.
It should do. Yeah, I'm sure it's Z. Let's see. Is something buggered up? Maybe because I have my wheel in. I haven't used it to unload. Let's see. I'm sure it was Z for the floor. Getting too many key bindings, that's the problem.
Now you're running into that too. Huh?
Yeah, I think
I had
it's
that problem for a
that
while.
one. Let's try that one. Save that a sec.
Well, to be honest, farming trucker, that's Billy's job. Break things and make sure they work for us.
Yeah, it usually works for me, that's the problem. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Z key for that, getting that floor to move. For some weird reason, it's just misbehaving for me today. It's typical. It's typical. It really is. But yeah, it should actually walk. Because I've showed it off dozens and dozens of times during the streams with the rocks in there when unloading into the crusher. But yeah, if you can get it to work, go for it. Oh, that is really annoying.
Because it says sliding floor backward. I don't understand why it wouldn't
Yeah.
work for you. It's really weird. Of course, it's another Billy.
Hmm.
I still love you, guy.
Yes. Let me try a few other keys. I'm pretty sure it's Z all the time. Let me try one of the other trailers a sec. Yeah, I don't even see that one moving. Let's move forward a bit. What have I recently added? Because that was working the other day. I'm sure it was. The Jackto, not Jackto. Yeah, the Jackto. Um, There we go. It just wanted to make me a fool. But yeah, that's what basically should happen, is that the floor will actually nudge the pallets to the back or the rocks, and you can unload that way. There we go.
Ah,
I knew it worked. I knew it. I think what it is, I was just waiting for a moment to do shift. Either that or so this trailer maybe is just funky.
bugged.
Yeah, let's try. See, I'm doing the exact same key and it's not working.
To be honest, Billy, I've seen that happen with a lot more mods. It's like
Hmm.
they work on one and then you have another one there and it won't work on the next one. It's really annoying.
Yeah. That is funky. Oh well. But yeah, obviously it should work for you guys anyway. But yeah, it will auto load, and yeah, when you get the floor to move,
When you get the floor to move, it actually will unload it for you.
yeah. Actually, what was it I was using the other day? Yeah, the sheep wool. I was actually clearing out my sheep wool with the one that's on the main farm, and it was working perfectly fine then. So it's something in the last couple of days I must have added in
They
to
decided to
force
make
that
it
stop
be like that.
that one. But yeah. But yeah, this is on my Trello. If anybody does want to give it a try, I know a few people have already got it. They like it because obviously the bigger capacity. But yeah, I am going to look into getting that updated for the discharge, so they have one to match in on each. There we go. But anyway, I got to get back into doing this, and obviously I need to go back through chat just to see what everybody was saying, because I kind of got on one there. I do apologise, Mr. Grits fan, but yeah, there we go. What am I up to? So primarily I've got a couple of hired helpers working on my fields. It looks like a couple actually finished now. I'm primarily going through my vineyard stuff at the minute, getting that fertilised. It's one of those jobs that's mind-numbingly boring, that's why I thought I'd go off on one there. um, yeah, he was a star of the Duracell commercial. I was not that buddy. I suppose I could be though. The worst thing is, my mum, she could speak for Britain. I'll give her that. That's for sure. Um, Obviously, I've always said I'm quite shy, but every now and again, especially during the streams, I just get on one, and I'll just keep talking in, talking in, talking in, talking in, talking, kind of like was it last Monday where I had Dave and the NBC and that in. I think it was Dave and the NBC in chat. They hardly had a chance to speak the whole stream. I am
Mhm.
really sorry. I really am. But it's good content, I'm hoping. I do try my
Oh,
best. There we
if it
go.
wasn't good content or fun content, you wouldn't have as many viewers as you get. So, that's a good thing.
True. True, 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 true. Right. Yes, there we go. Let's see. Add. But you need to add the image, yeah. Yeah, now I think you're setting up your own ones, aren't you? That displays, obviously, with those ones, there's actually, I didn't realise this till the other day. The displays actually have, um, two layers to them that you have to change the image on. I didn't even realise when I was setting up. I figured that out, noticed it when I was doing the drill factory displays for the new gold mats. I thought, wow, hang on a sec, this isn't quite right. I had a fuzzy image of the previous image plus the new one. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't even realise there was another image underneath that need to be changed.
Hmm.
So yeah. I don't know why I didn't even notice that when I've set them all up originally. It's weird. Really, really weird. How many of those trailers do you have now? Let's see. I've got two of those white ones there, Rusty Nail, for doing contracts only. I've got
Mm.
one up on the New Holland farm at the minute. I may get a second one. So that's three. and then I've got 2 orange ones on the main farm, so 5 in total. 2 white, 2 orange, and 1 blue. So yeah. But yes, it's a weird one. That's for sure.
Yes, you are. I mean, yes, it is.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that trailer, how it seemed to... One worked, one didn't. Yeah, but I get what Matt
Wow,
says. Yeah.
he spoke.
Hmm.
Yeah. We like to... Anyway, when you have the time, please check Discord. Let's play 100 questions, lol. It's fine, Team Miller, it's fine.
We all love questions.
Oh yeah, that's the whole reason for these streams. To answer questions, give people idea on what to do with theirs, and stuff like that. Now with crop sensor, Mr. Viking, did you edit that already? Good boy, thank you. I hope it doesn't have
Oh,
any cheaty capacities, because I might have to increase them higher. Only kidding.
you and those capacities, Billy. I love
No.
it.
To be honest, I think... Um, what have I put on the Amazon? I don't know if I've even changed the Amazon. I might have done it a little bit. So yeah, this is the one I'm currently using. It's 9,000 litres, which seems to last a long, long friggin' time. So, to be honest, capacity-wise, the 8,000 for me at the minute is fine. But obviously having that 50, actually that's solid first. So I wonder if there is a difference in application rate for liquid against the solid. Oh man, that means I'm going to need to make some more solid fertilizer as well. Dang it. Okay, no worries. I will definitely give it a try. But thank you, Mr. Viking. See, what they really need to do is get a self-driving spreader that has huge wheels, enough to go over these vineyards. That would be nice. There we go. Ready. Nope, only the crop sensor. Okay, cool. Much appreciated, buddy. Righty. Okay, ask your 100 questions. It'll be good, Timo. Yeah, exactly. Go for it. Because I'm going to take a quick break and leave Dave, Neon, and Matt here to answer it all.
I know nothing.
If you use it for lime, you will need a bigger capacity. Yeah. Um, I definitely know that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with the normal fertilizer. Let's think. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to get that download. I'm going to actually do that update very quickly and reload. Take a quick break, but what I will do after I've taken a quick break is I'm actually going to set it up on a field of red beets that needs to be fertilized and see how it goes. So let me come into the screen. So you're not going to look at a blank screen. So saved and quit. Why is the sky blue? Why are there 7 colors in the rainbow? Is there really a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Oh, Mr. Miller, I have no idea. Have you tried asking Google or Alexia or whatever their freaking names are nowadays? Alexa. I know the 7 colours in the rainbow are all the primary colours, I believe.
Rosie Biv.
And the only way I remember them is Richard of York gave battle in vain. You take the letter from each of those words and it gives you each of the colours.
Oh,
Roy.
really?
Right.
I always learned it under the term Roy G. Biv. I never heard
Yeah,
that other one.
Yeah, I
that's
think
so
it
much
depends on where you
easier,
are.
Roy G.
Well, might be a
That's what
British
I.
thing, Dave. To be honest.
Download.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard of York. That's something to do with the Britain anyway. So replace. There we go. Right, that's that. We'll get this loading back up. Now, obviously, one thing to bear in mind as well, guys, if you come across a mod and you make an edit to it, do not update it through the in-game mod hub because it will undo all your hard work. Just bear that in mind. And also, if there's anything in the
Yeah.
mod pack, do not, I repeat, do not update it because it is different. Hey, alright, so let's get this going. We'll get this going. Start. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. We're going to buy one actually. We'll get that over to the field in question. I think it's what 53, 54, I think it is. So that can do the little job while I take a quick 5-minute break. They're not
Time's up.
too smart. Yep. I have 3 fields already on the main farm. Nice rusty rusty nail. Mr. Grits fan, I've got to ask, what is with the 99.5? You've been saying that for the last week or so, and it's really
I have no idea what he's talking.
confusing. And yeah,
Infuse Dave. That's not hard.
Oh, come on now.
is that something in particular?
Who knows?
That might be his age.
Oh, that's
Well,
rude.
No. Well.
99.5 won't do. I know there's a song with 99.5 won't do. Is that something to do with it? I'm just going to look it up. Who was it? Wilson Pickett back in 1966.
Wilson Pickett.
Yeah. Sorry, I just googled it to figure that one out. Trying to figure out what I want to plant there. Ah, okay. Mr. Richie Nail. Gotcha.
On field 99.5.
Well, Mr. Grits fan said 99.5, and obviously
Oh.
Rusty Nail's trying to figure out what he's
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be beer bottles. Maybe you shot one down and only half of it dropped. Okay, yep, okay, cool. But yeah,
Oh, boy.
um, what production? Here you go, Mr. Rushdale. Thank you, Viking, for the T-Rex roar. So this is mainly for Mr. Rusty now. So you try to figure out what you want to plant in those fields. So what I would recommend is look at whatever productions you currently have running, whether you've got some animals there, look to see if they need any feed, and go from there. So obviously have a look at your factories first. So if, say for instance, you've got the flour factory, obviously you're going to need to see about making sure to have like wheat, oat, barley, sorghum, rice, stuff like that. Obviously the rice was better in the box to be honest, but yeah, make sure that you got all those different products in there that you want. So obviously, if say for instance corn, if you've got no corn in there, make sure to get some corn in your fields. That's one thing I've focused this time around. I think I've got 2, maybe 3 fields of corn already planted. So hopefully this year it should be more than enough. But yeah, go from there. And obviously that's one thing as well. Corn goes into so many different factories. I totally ran out this year when I was making vinegar. So yeah, I had to actually. Luckily, I had some vinegar in storage, so I was able to carry on making herbicide. But yeah, make sure you got plenty of product, grains and stuff. You've got the shell factory up. Yeah, okay, so you could do sugar cane. Heck, now you're asking. What goes into that one? Sugar cane, sorghum,
corn. Yeah, corn, sorghum, sugarcane. I don't think sunflower. I'm trying to
Ugh.
remember. Darn.
No, that's just a normal oil. So we got
Mhm.
corn, we got sugar cane, you got sorghum and sunflower. Yeah, okay, sunflower is in there. Interesting. So yeah, what you could look into is filling this completely up. So yeah, have a look at what you've got there, or you may not have there. So there is that. Right then, let's see if we can see what this thing's like. So according to this now has the thingy on it. It does. It does. It does. It adds a little sensor on the top. Good, good, good. Definitely add the GPS. Do we want a film on that? I'll do a light one, think. Wheel setup. Wow, that really dropped. Yeah, I think I'll go with something like that. That's fine. Sort it. Buy it. Right, and let's have a look at this thing. So, kind of a nice little thing, little raised up jobby. Yep, 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 yep. Obviously, this is on the in-game mod hub. Thanks to obviously Mr. Viking for adding the little sensor in onto that. Oh, that's weird. I thought that was like a tractor kicking it, not you know, like a little mower starting up there. Interesting. Okay, 8,000 litre capacity. Obviously, this will do your lime and your solid fertilizer. Hopefully, I've got some over on the main farm. There we go. And it's Connect Modding, I believe it was, that did this one, which is quite nice. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, looks half decent at least. So travel speed, obviously I am in kilometers per hour, and it's 55, so whatever the equivalent would be for miles per hour, so what, about 35-ish, I think that is, in kilometers. Be right back, need a coffee? Yeah, me too. Now, just out of curiosity... Oh yeah, the wheels do pan out, so it makes it a little bit more sturdy, which is quite nice. Ooh, 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 too close, come across. No. I'm trying to figure out... So, that's for your wheels. What's that for? Ba-ba-da-ba, partial width. Control Z. Okay, yeah, so you can do from 50 right down to... Wow, that's good. So if you get right to the end of a line that's only tiny, you can go right down to 4 meters with a maximum of 50. That's very, very cool. I don't believe there's anything 50 meters base game. I think it's 40 if I remember right, being the biggest one. Let's see. I'm hoping I'm not using it all. Let's see if I've got anything in here. Solid fertilizer. I do. Yes. Good, 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 good. Right then. Lime. Oh, solid fert. There we go. Right then. A little bit of a drive. And get this going. You can watch this dude doing his job. Make sure he's doing a good job of it. I'm still trying to figure out what the right mouse button is for. I don't see nothing changing. Weird. And both of them. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I just seen something. They've got IC controls. So both mouse buttons will open up the door and activate the light. Oh, that's cool. Sweet. Now, does it do it like a back window or something then? Is that what it is? Oh. What's that? Oh, that's the wheels. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not seeing what the right mouse button does. Oh, okay, the little sun visor at the front. Oh, that's cool. Sorry. Little things. See, this is the sort of thing that Giants need to have base game, I think, onto a lot of their equipment, where you have the option for open up the like the door, for example. Something simple like that is easy for them. Do they do it? Heck no. Right then. But anyway, let's get this guy over to the field and started to do some work. The nice thing is, it's orange and matches in with the rest of my fleet on the central farm. For some weird reason I'm going with an orange and black sort of theme over here. Even though I've got a bit of like the red equipment as well, so weird. Yeah, so then Rusty, now, obviously as you haven't got anything in the fuel factory there, the Shell one, yeah, look into getting maybe a field of each product in there. It's an option. Obviously if you've got things like flax, that is one I would probably recommend getting going pretty early, or like flax or cotton, something like that, to make fabric. Obviously, if you're just starting out, fabric can be then put into making clothes. They can be sold, and you can make quite a bit of money. Actually, that was one of my primary incomes on Wolf Creek, was selling clothes each year. Wow, I made a killing with them. You think bread? You get a lot with bread? Haha. Yeah, back then, clothing was the one, that's for sure. That's why we got you, yeah. Oh, he should be nearly done as well, thinking about it, if not done already. Just got to go through, obviously get the last little bit, and then that can get rolled. I've got, yeah, oh, actually, what's one thing as well? Around where the pond is, I actually went through the other day, added in a buttload of trees around it, and I've got a little access in and out, so I'm still expanding and playing around with different things, so it's kind of cool. You have wheat and you have flax in this seed maker. Okay, that's a good way of making your seed as well. But yeah, obviously think of those productions. You obviously get them into productions, make, like for example, your wheat, if you've got any spare, you can put it into making flour and then making bread. So there's a good idea. Bread, oh, yeah, is definitely the one you want to go for if you want to make a lot of money. Was it 20 million roughly every in-game year I've been when I'm selling. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Obviously it was mentioned the other day in, oh, whose stream now was it? Farming Truckers? Obviously the month prior to the peak for bread selling, you actually get a better amount of money back, I think it is, from the sounds of it. I've never really noticed, but yeah, interesting. Obviously, I was waiting
From what I
till
remember,
January.
sorry,
Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
T Miller, I think you're asking about just the ponds there. Yeah, they do freeze over in winter. I remember that.
Yeah, the ponds that are built into the map, yeah, they freeze over. So make sure that you get your clay out of them. Alrighty, let me start it down the bottom because I've got a tractor down that end. Now, just out of interest, let's set this up to get an idea. Let's spread. Holy smoky marrows. That is pretty big. Right then. A little bit more around about there, fine. I was like a little overlap slightly. So That's fine. But yeah, the hired helper will be doing this, not me. I'm just trying to get it lined up. There we go. Make a start. Now, one thing as well with some of the spreaders, I know a lot of people have mentioned that they have an issue with them not kicking in. What I tend to do is I'll start off the field a little bit myself, and then I will activate the hired helper. Now, obviously, this one's just now saying it can't find the field, so this time I'm gonna have to do this for myself when I get back. Typical, bleaking typical. But for the minute, you can actually watch this dude going up and down while I take a quick break. But yeah, cool. Grass mowing is for silage, makes tons of silage. Yeah, that's another good way. That's what T Miller is doing as well, Mr. Vortex. Obviously, say for instance, you got this area over here. It's loads of grass. You cut that. You can make silage. Yep. Um, but yeah, there's loads of grass areas you could utilize. Even just take a couple of fields if you really wanted to, and you've got tons of grass there that you can grow. Obviously, fertilizing it as well and liming it each year will also increase the yield that you get off of it. So bear that one in mind when you're doing grass. But anyway, yeah, you guys can watch this dude while I take a quick 5-minute break to stretch and get a fresh top up, and I will be right back. And then back, guys. There we go. Yeah, T Miller. I'm not sure because I've never really looked at them in winter time. I might have to look and see if they do freeze or not on my ones. But yeah, you never know. They may do. I've got one up in the mine area where I've created a little pond area. I'll have to keep an eye on that this winter and see. Right then. What can I use poppy for? Yeah, so poppy seed oil, poppy seed bread. There is a poppy seed filling as well, I think, if I remember rightly. Is it poppy seed filling? Might be. I am not. It's all a lie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so in solo, you have poppy seed filling. So you could put it in there if you've got that built. Also down in Heartland bread, if we come all the way down to the bottom here. I went to dull by mistake. We'll see that has the poppy seed cake, not bread actually, thinking about it. I believe it's called. And also spoiler alert, because there is a seasonal spawn trigger down here as well. Let's see, poppy seed cake right at the bottom. I'm not actually producing anything at the minute from the looks of this. This is not good. Missing material. What's missing? Let's have a look. So I'm glad I came down here. I'm losing out on money. What's missing? Yeast. Oh, I need to get some yeast in here. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, looks like I'm going to need to do a bit of a trip down here. But yeah, down here, if you were interested, if you own the plot of land across from Heartland Bread, there is a seasonal trigger, spawn trigger down here, just so you guys are aware. Yeah, so that will, so with the bigger oil factory, PV Canyon Crossing Oils, you can produce a poppy seed oil. So yeah, there's a few there to get you going at least. Mr. Grits fan. And Mr. Rusty Nail if that's what you're needing poppies for. But actually while I'm here, I will show you as well. Obviously, across from where I am, obviously right at the end, in here. Now I did actually cover up a little bit, but behind my Green Thumb Farmer buildings, there is another trigger right here as well. I'm a dummy. I might have to take a couple of these trees out. I'm actually kind of thinking, I got an idea earlier, is where these triggers are, is having like a barrier set up, like a like you know, like a police barrier, where it says like murder scene or something like that. I'm thinking of setting something like that up. I'll have to see if I can find some decorations and fences for that sort of thing. But yeah. Where was it? There was dressing as well. Is it Ken's? I'm pretty sure Ken's also takes poppies as well. Yeah, poppy seed dressing. You can make in Ken's as well. I knew there was one other. Right, I need to see. Do we have any yeast over here? I'm hoping so. Let's have a look. Yellow mustard, yeast. Yeah, okay. I've got a few pallets there. Dang it. Only 26. Only 26. Right, I need a container. Yep, you told me about that, both of them, and yep. You certainly did. Thank you very much for that. Now, where the heck are all my containers gone? There's There's my little pink beauty. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Actually, no. I think they stack a little bit funny in them curtain sides. We'll use you. I need to find out where my other containers are. They should be at the front, but they're gone. What did I do with them? Don't murder the bunnies. Yeah, that's what I need. Is a little outline of a bunny shape for a ground decal. That would be funny, I think. Or maybe a surfer with a board next to him. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. See, now I'm getting really random ideas that'll never come into fruition. Oh well. Right. Let's see if we can get you guys to load. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Right, because I reloaded, let's do this. Someone found a seasonal spawn point where the items fall into the lake. Yeah, the pond down here, T Miller, has a spawner above it. I know earlier on when things like bunnies spawned out, it'd actually fall through the ground, but oh, that should have been fixed. But I think some people do still have a bit of an issue occasionally with that happening. I've got a feeling that's the issue that Green Thumb had with his. So, it is what it is. There we go. See, it's a simple little edit if you know how to do it. You can bring them back onto the map. There we go. Quite easily. Thankfully, I've not had any fall through. I know I've accidentally unloaded some of the rocks under the map when I was setting up my little half-pipe trailer there by accident, but I was able to get them back quite easily. Okay, that's fine. And we'll use Mr. Auto Drive, and you can go down to Heartland Bread. HH Heartland. Pretty sure it's the grey one there. Cool. That's fine. But yeah. I think so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know of 9 spots around the map that spawn the bunnies. I think there's a couple more. I know. I think there's one in the mountains. I know Dave found it in his stream a few weeks back. I can't remember where the heck he was though. But yeah.
Just in that where I put my orchards on that platform.
Okay. So you're up here
That I
now.
was cutting down all the trees.
Okay. Yeah, so this is
The
currently where I know all these little back arrows where there's a seasonal spawner that's been shown in the streams or something like that. But yeah, need to find that other one that Dave mentioned up. I think I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. But yeah, just to give you an idea. You can have a little look at that, take a quick screen print to help you out. But yeah, oh, if you own any of these plots of land, you should get a spawner. Now, one thing I will say, I don't know if anybody's had the issue is where I don't know if obviously the speed of the game may affect those spawners. I know Mamadou has gone through several in-game years and she's had the seasonal event centered place down for quite a few of those years and not had anything spawn. Now, one thing I mentioned to her, I think it was yesterday during her stream, is possibly lowering the speed that she's running. She's always running that 5 times speed. Obviously, it might not be getting enough time to process and collect rain. So what she's actually done is dropped it down to 1 time speed, so the real time speed, and hopefully she'll start seeing some stuff starting to spawn on land that she owns. Fingers crossed. Now, obviously, if you have the same problem, you're getting things not spawning, and it's been quite a while. First, maybe look at your time, the speed that you're running your game at, and maybe lowering it. The other thing is, obviously, one of the big things that will affect it is the season. So, obviously, it pulls from the rain. It collects basically rain, and that's what it fills up with. So, if you've had a really, really dry few in-game years, that will stop it from spawning anything out as well. So, bear that one in mind. But yes. So that's that, that's that. Let me finish this off first, this little row. And then I'll carry on with that lot later on. But then what I'll do is I'll jump into that Jackdaw and check that out. Oh, let me turn that on. I missed a little bit there. Go back, go back, go back. But yeah, little things can definitely affect it, that's for sure. So yeah, just look at the game speed, make sure that you're not going too fast. And also remember what sort of weather you had, because it is pulling resources from a few months prior. But yeah, if you're just placing it down now, give it at least an in-game year or so to collect the product, and then the following year you'll start seeing things spawning out. So yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. Right, I see you're using a Mack truck. Oh, yep, sorry. Yeah, with the container a minute ago, yeah. What colour of blue do you use for your trailer? That's a good question, Rusty. Now I have no idea, in all honesty. Tend to go with like things like New Holland blue or Lemkin blue, stuff like that. It's usually one of the colours that comes with it. Um, let's see, so miscellaneous, and obviously I'm always using the rear piece. Let's have a little look. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I went with something like what the Lemkin, possibly the New Holland. So that sort of blue. I just like them. How you doing there, Brew Crew, by the way? But yeah, I got that Mack truck, was it last week, and obviously the viewers voted or chose the colour combination for that, so yeah, thank you very much for that. And I just realised that those grapes are, or the coffee is slightly off, only by a smidgen, but I can see, obviously I started off in the centre and it's just drifted off a little bit. That should be fine. I think I can get away with that, so that's fine for now. Right then, so I was going to check out this little Jackdaw. Oh, right, so looks like we're going to have to do this, at least myself, to start off with. I'll keep trying different areas throughout the field, and hopefully it'll kick in with a hired helper. But one weird thing is it's not actually changing the texture of the ground, but at least it is updating my nitrogen on this field. Obviously this is kind of a weird year for me. Obviously I reset all my precision farming in the winter period. So yeah, I've got to go through all that, build it all back up and stuff like that. So yeah, um, I know 3 other Xenos spawns not on my map. Really interesting. Is there a tip or clue on how to get the measurements of the old box correct? I can't seem to get it to the right position. And you can answer in your stream. Um, dang. Mr. T. Miller is lurking, and I was about to try and answer it. Yeah, there's obviously I don't know if you're still listening, T. Miller, but it's just fine tweaking, to be honest, to get the right height and stuff. Obviously, if you got it too low, then the rocks are going to unload underneath the map. If it's too high, they're just going to, yeah. Oh, you are still there, okay. Yeah, I had the same issue when setting up the half pipe. It took me a lot of tiny little tweaks with the height of that, the second set of figures to get it right. So, yeah, just maybe go a meter at a time, then maybe try a half meters, stuff like that. There we go. But yeah, very, very fine tweaking and in and out, reset, reset, reload, reload, and all that sort of stuff. What you could try doing is, oh, I was trying to think if there's anything base game to save all that reloading and stuff. Not really. I was going to say maybe set it up to like a base, something small that's base game, and just run it off like say Elm Creek for example. But no. Yeah, just lots of little fine tweaks. So it was what it was initially set at a meter, so maybe drop it down a meter, or yeah, I think it was a meter, wasn't it? So like drop it down to say point. No, hang on, what would it be? 1.1, for example, 1.15 or something like that, to make it bigger. That box. You will get there. I remember those days, that's for sure. It's definitely taken the fertilizer. I'm not sure about on the grapes though. I know that it was showing pretty green anyway, but I wanted to. It was going that little bit darker. How you doing there, Ghost? By the way. Nope, not there. I want you there, and you go the wrong way. I had. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Mr. Brew Crew says I had to set. I had to up the capacity of the jack toe, got down to half a row, and it was full. Oh, yeah. Well, this is definitely using it, even though it's not showing on the field. But thankfully, the map itself is changing, so I like that. Cool. Doesn't show on your stream. Oh, so yeah, if you look at the little mini map. Oh, if you, regarding the grapes there. Oh, excuse me. If I come into here, for example, so the nitrogen, you can you can see the difference. Obviously, this is what's been done already, and this is still to be done. So it was affecting it just a little bit. So yeah, it's hard to see things, but yeah, there was a subtle difference. I could see that it was doing a little bit of a change. So obviously, the nice thing is that will then hopefully up my yield. So cool, 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 cool. But yeah, Mr. Vortex, you're more than welcome to send your information if you wanted, and I could add that into my little mini map there for those spawners. I haven't come across any more, but yeah, the worst thing is I also don't own the entire map, so I have no idea where the rest of them would be yet. Because there's a whole 16x map out there, that's for sure. Oh, my score does seem to have gone up a little bit, I think. I'm sure that was on like 57 earlier, so it's up to 60 now. So it's slowly creeping up there. But yeah, if I come into here, for example, and hit that, there's a whole lot of area that I do not own yet. But yeah, a whole lot of area. And will I own it? I have no idea. There we go. And did I get him going? Yeah, I did. Good. Righty. Well, yeah, it's not too bad actually. I quite like it. Steady, that's for sure. I have to try and get it onto a better field maybe, so it actually works properly. Where my dots? Yep, I can get away with that. I could take it in a little bit. That's fine and dandy. What's that? 25 km work speed? Yeah. Yeah, but definitely the capacity would need to be increased. That's what's definite. See, that was what 8,000 liters, and I'm nearly out of it just on this one field. Right, so there's that. So what I might do is just before I actually start heading up, if I'm even going to get to the end, I'll get it refilled. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. 500. Getting down to 4. Oh, I might just make it, I might just make it. Come on. Yes, good. There we go. Now for the fun part, trying to line up this side. So, now normally if I had a visual, I would line up that way, but because there's nothing here at the moment, what I'm going to do is line it back up with the edge of the field, and that should give me around about the right spot on the next row, so that's fine. Let's turn you off for a second. And we'll go get refill for you. And I should have one of me little homers down here somewhere. Oh, that's the seed one. No, don't want you, but you can be refilled for the minute. I using precision farming. I forgot. Yeah. Yep, I got precision farming. I've got seeds. I've got ploughing on. I've got the whole caboodle. Right, fill that up. The whole lot. And yes, one thing as well I do need to do at some point is get into my fields and get these weeds sorted out. Right, if I remember rightly, it's this one. Yep, solid for perfect. What field is by the bogs? Obviously, this is the bogs here, so depending on which one you're on about, you got 28 above it, you got 51 to the right, 26 and 27 below it. So yeah, is it? Yeah, whichever one you're on about, I don't know. There we go. Alrighty, let's get this over there. 20 what? Yeah, thank you, Vortex. I did see that, much appreciated. Hang on, did I not add that one in? Oh yeah, that's the yeah. I know about that last one, the one under the bridge. Um, I just didn't mark that one off. Yeah. Gotcha. So 2. Okay. Yeah, obviously with that little picture I showed earlier, obviously there is another one just under here as well. I forgot to mark it. Thank you, Mr. Vortex, for mentioning it. Now, actually, while I think about it, there is another one that I kind of know of. I believe it's actually within the animal area over here. Now, obviously, I've only ever seen it once before. So I believe there's one there as well. Until actually, what I should do is just load up the test map and check to see. Obviously, buy that land and run it through. I'm pretty sure there's one there as well. Let's see if I can keep you on a straight line. So you're saying uh, where the heck is that one? Okay, so you're down there. Okay, so somewhere over here. 23. West, northeast, southwest. So over by there. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. There's one near field one as well, is there? Oh, somewhere up here is there? Okay. Interest. Actually, I owned field one for a while and didn't get anything, so it is what it is. Very, very cool. Hey there, Pompies. How are you doing, buddy? Dang, I just realised what the time is. Is it just me, or is this stream gone really quickly? Or am I just talking far too much? Is that what it is?
It's going fast. I can't keep up.
Ugh,
No.
blimey. Yeah, I need more time. That's the problem. I need more time to stream. But yeah, fortunately, I do have carers' responsibilities. But yeah, we've got Mr. Dave in chat with us. Now, I do know regarding the desert, obviously all these little points here are oil wells. So what I'm actually doing, when I find one, I'm actually using auto drive to find those spots. But the nice thing is I'm also creating a route around the desert, so I can actually use auto drive to go around and collect those pallets. It's very handy, let's just put it that way. To the yard. Yeah, I know right here, above the pond farming trucker, there's one of the triggers there. There might be a second one down there, I don't know. Oh, in the yard, but yeah, not sure. Yeah, I know right here there's one, because that's the one I just showed off a minute ago. But yeah, I don't know if there's any others down here. Be interested to find out. There we go. But yes, how is Pompey's doing? Yeah, you're on about the one right in here, aren't you? So obviously I've got Green Thumb's apartment blocks over here now. Obviously there was houses here and around the back. You got this little one right here. Yeah, Mr. Grits fan mentioned about that. Yeah, I think I've got that on the list. I'm pretty sure. I have to double check, but yeah, I know about that one. That's fine. Ready. Cool. Anyways, carry on. But yeah, there was, I think if I remember rightly, Dave saying there's about 20 or so, 20, 26, something like that, of those seasonal triggers around the map. So yeah, more than likely you will hit one pretty much from the start. So yeah, I'll say within that first year of your gameplay, I would recommend getting that seasonal event down the building. And obviously, if you're not sure where that is, obviously come into your construction menu, and if I remember rightly, PV mods, others. Yeah, right there. This one right here, the event center. Just place it down. You don't need to do anything else with it. And that's obviously the same with the mining shed. You do not need to do anything bar place it down. Now, obviously, with this one, what you will need to purchase as well, maybe not straight away, but pretty quickly, this plot right here. So plot 231 is basically the upper area of the mine. And along this wall here, there is 6 spawn triggers set up, kind of like a little landfill where you get rocks and gems out of it. Now I've had I think everything up to the diamonds, including diamonds actually. So emeralds, diamonds, um, amethyst, aquamarines, and I think there's one other, but I can't remember. But yeah, I've had them all out at some point or other over my 9, maybe 10, yeah, 9 in-game years. So yeah, definitely a good way of making a little bit of money. And the nice thing is, with the bank, you do not need to own it to sell there. So bear that one in mind as well, guys. So save your money, don't buy the bank area. Oh, that's a point. Talking about bank and money, how are we doing over here? Holy smokes! Oh yeah, I've got a bit of gold. Oh, it's going to be a fun payday this year. I think it's April, May, another couple months before I max this one out, so yay! Selling time nearly. Actually, I was thinking, what we could, just looking at that, is we need like a little pusher to raise these buggers up. That'll make life so much easier. Obviously, I'm using one of the Hispano-Modern flatbeds with the auto load in it for this. I'm just nicking the idea from Green Thumb, to be honest, because I think he's using one of the containers as well. So I thought, why not? These ones here, these are actually the old Gold Masters. I do have 2 of the new ones running at the minute, Vortex. Which I wonder, I've got an idea. Let me see something. There. If I was to upload that into this truck, will that take it straight in flatbed? Let's see. If it'll allow me to. Yeah, it must be me. Something is bugging my stuff out. Control. Did I hear that? Yeah, something's. Oh, I know what it is. Fill. Oh, any. There we go. But that's what it is. Yeah, if you ever find a pallet doesn't auto load, there we go. Always remember to change the filter, because obviously if it's taken even 1 liter out, it will prevent it from loading. Do you want to set it to any? There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Groovy. Maybe that was my issue earlier. There we go. as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. You want to get the last two? Or you're too low? There's one. Come on, take it. You know you want it. There we go. Kill. I have to come back in and get them over there. But so that's the two old ones. So if anybody has not seen the new ones, actually before I jump up there, I just want to check Black Diamond quickly. I've got 1.5 pallets. Okay, so not quite enough yet for adding them. So, if you have not seen these are actually the new ones that Green Thumb Farmer has been working on for the last, few months really? So, this is going to be a tier 3 factory. And everybody in Discord is disappearing because I'm talking far, far too much. Nothing new there. Let's turn this on to flight mode. So if you haven't seen this before, this is obviously the new Gold Master. Hopefully with the next update to the map, these will be released to you guys. So obviously at the minute I've got 2 down already. I've got I think 4 more gold, the old Gold Masters I can remove. I'm going to replace with 2 of the new ones up here. Obviously sand and gravel will go into these. Obviously got 1 for each, same as before. Obviously you got the area right here for unloading your sand and gravel. Down here, obviously you got diesel for powering up. At the back is your water. Once you've got them in it, you can then add in crude oil and gold mats, which is the new product going into these. So if I come over here to the trigger and actually bring up the menu, I can show you exactly what's going on. So obviously this is the sand one. So to get it up and running, all you need is your sand, your water, and your diesel. Add in your gold mats as a booster. So same as like your electric, labor, support, morale. This will do that same thing with this one. Then obviously your master booster. If you've got some spare crude oil, shove it into here, and that's really going to up your production to what, about 200 I think was, that's all in there if I remember rightly. So very, very cool. So definitely, so that is literally it. Obviously the gold mats will be produced in black diamond. At the minute they're only set up to use up plastic, but who knows, between now and the next update maybe something else will be added in. Who the heck knows. But I know I've had some running now, a full in-game day, and it's produced about 2 pallets, roughly. So, yeah. Obviously, you still got to get your gold flakes out of it, and obviously your clean fill, but obviously they do have pretty big capacity, so you could technically just set this on spawn or store if you really wanted to, and manually move the stuff out of it, so it's very, very cool. One thing I did not check is... There we go. So yeah, this whole area right here should spawn your gold jars to pick up. So you can get quite a few in there, really. Very, very cool. But yeah, obviously Green Thumb's done a lot of work on here. If you got all these different triggers, and I just wanted to check something. Did I update it? I can't remember. Yeah, I might not have updated because I still see the dots there. Yes, I don't know what it is. I just don't like that little point in the numbers. I like full numbers. But yeah, he's gone through. He's literally created all of this by hand in Fresh in Blender. Obviously, he's got the animations and smoke and stuff going. So the only thing I think would be quite nice, maybe, is if that was shaking a little bit. But yeah, that's probably going to be a bit more tricky. And yeah. Actually, that doesn't look as bad as it did the other day, but yeah. I might not have updated it. Let me check my download folder quickly. Or didn't I move it across? Oh yeah, I do have the updated version. Dang nang it. But yeah, if you've got clean fill, obviously you can put it into a tipper right here. So it's very, very cool. It does basically the same work as what 2 to 3 of the smaller gold masters. So bear that one in mind. Yeah, so it will spawn out 15 jar source. What? That's not bad actually. That's pretty cool. That is very, very cool. So I bet you guys can't wait to get your hands on it. That's for sure. And then the nice thing is, where I am up here in the desert, for some strange reason, I have got perfect placements. Now this was something we were going on about on Monday's stream. Depending on where you are located on the map and you're placing these, may determine on whether these ponds and that um, are in the correct position. Something to do with the landscaping and that. Yeah, obviously, um, down near the center of the map, I'm guessing the water plane from the rivers may interfere with it a little bit, so bear that one in mind. Actually, I want you to really replace the two down by the gravel mine at some point and see what it's like there. But yeah, they are very, very cool. Pumping out, that's for sure. But yeah, gold mats, I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on them. Yay. Right then, right then. Oh, Rusty Nail, you asked me a question the other day and I totally forgot to answer it. So you mentioned about this red truck. So obviously it's just one of the Volvos from the Platinum DLC. Obviously I've just got a couple of the Hispano Modern containers on the back with the trailers. One's filled up with the drill shafts, one with the pumps. Obviously whenever I find a spot I'll just spawn out at least one pump jack and a couple of the drill shafts, and that fills up the entire spot. But actually at the minute a lot of my oil, which call them the drill shafts, I'm actually trying to run out to see what the difference in production is, because obviously that drill shaft is a booster for these. And I had some rain last night and don't seem to have got much out of it. So, but yeah, over the winter period I had tons from the snow, so I like it a lot. Actually, I need to get into that field, get that finished off. The little bits and pieces it's missed, but it's fine. But yeah, let's see, let's see, let's see. I don't know how to loop the animation for the shaker box. I need Shy Wizard to help out, like the pump jack animation. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Well, actually, that's somebody I haven't seen in a while. Is Mr. Shy Wizard? Hope he's okay. I'm hoping he's just busy with work, but yeah, haven't seen him out there. But Mr. Shy Wizard, if you're out there and you have a moment free, can you do a video on looping animations? Is that anything like the fans? Thinking about it, you know how you get the fans that rotate round and round and round? Would that be a similar setup? I don't know, but at a faster pace. No, okay. Let's see. Mr. Rusty Nail is harvesting some rice for your seed maker. Nice. And the nice thing is, obviously, a few weeks ago, or a couple of updates ago, I should say, Dave did up the amount that you get from it, so that's kind of cool. It wouldn't be a rotation. Okay. Okay, so yeah, obviously you said looping, so I thought, oh, is that like a rotate round and round and round? I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing I have very little experience with, is obviously the animation side of things. Oh, getting a fan working is fine, getting a door working is fine. Apart from that, that's about it. And the odd window. But yes. Something that has a shaker on it. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't have a clue. But But yeah, I can definitely see why people would increase the capacity on this. Let's see, so that's one full, two. Yeah, I might want to put it up maybe. Let's see, about 2.5, maybe 3 times 8, 16, 24. I think 24,000 meters. That is a pretty good amount, actually. Of interest. Yeah, we don't actually have anything else, do we? It's all liquid on there. What I got here? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, keep forgetting that's there. Yeah, see, none of that would work. No, I've got these guys. Let's see, that's... Yeah, see, that's 3,200, so that's a little one. Capacity up to 18,000. 1824, yeah. I think a 24,000 isn't over the top, personally, for me. Um, so yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just up the capacity about 3 times as much, and that should be fine. And I'd imagine, because obviously the size of the thing, I wouldn't even need to add the update mass equals false into it, so cool. Anyway, let's see what we're doing. It wouldn't be a rotation. I can make the animation in Blender, but it isn't the same as your door. Oh, okay. Ah. Well, I'm glad you know a lot of this stuff, because, yeah, simple things are easy for me. Hello, dear. You okay? Hmm. Oh! One second, I'm just gonna mute my... Sorry, my wife's trying to find a spare watch strap for her watch. She's got like a purple one, but can't find it. It's kind of a pain. Yeah, I was going to have the shaker box move and the sixpence move up and down also. Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. That would be very, very cool. Yeah, and the worst thing is I don't remember anything or seeing anything that would even have that sort of animation in it. Yeah. Hello. Oh, heck, I put flight mode on, didn't I? There we go. Yes. No ideas. Haven't got a clue when it comes to that stuff, unfortunately. So what's Dave got planned for his stream today then?
Farming time again.
Ooh. Farming, farming, farming. Cool. Mr. Kushi, caps. The thing it gives me is you put sorry for the caps it right at the end. Is like, well, why couldn't you just done that
A
previously?
probably hit the shift lock going for the A key. I
Yeah.
do it all the freaking time.
Yeah, I know, so do I, to be honest. But yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm seeing you're having chest pains and an ambulance is on its way. Fingers crossed everything's okay there, Kushi.
Yeah, prayers.
Yeah, keep us informed, yeah, buddy, yeah. Pray, everybody, for Mr. Kushi. Heck, I don't pray, but I pray for him personally. Obviously, I know Mr. Kushi's got a few things set up anyway, so if anything did happen, I'm sure we'll find out pretty soon. But yes. Come on, you can do it, mate. You can do it. You're nearly there. Obviously, well, actually, because of that being so small, I could come through and make that smaller. Oh, too small. Oh, I might just get away with that. Yeah. Beautiful. Yep, I do have to say, I like it. I I do. Right. One nice thing. Let's see. Main farm. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oop, wrong side. Go. You can do that. Right then. So I've got these little bits just to get. Kind of annoying, but it happens unfortunately. Da-da-da-da. Yep, come on. Lovely. See, now you got me worrying about you, Mr. Kushi. Hey, right. That one. Yeah, it's unusual. It doesn't usually miss so many pieces. Might because I put it on a different angle. I'm usually going sort of left to right rather than up and down like this way. Must be more hilly this way. Oh my goodness. I just realised what the time was. How you doing there, Vaticatica? I'm sorry, I totally butchered that. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome in. Actually, we're going to be ending the stream in a couple of minutes. So I was just looking to see who is currently out there live. And to be honest, not that many. I see Mr. Jababo is out there. Um, apart from that, it's kind of slim pickings, really. I suppose we could go over see what Mr. Jababo's doing once his countdown is gone. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. I've got to try and figure out how to pronounce your name. Vatikaki? I think that is. Vatikaki. Vatikaki. Yeah, I'm terrible with the names. Faces, I'm perfectly fine. If I see somebody, I'll remember their name, their face for some reason. But yes, always that name. It takes me a few goes before getting it, and even sometimes I still don't get their name properly. But yeah, sometimes I'll say, "You alright, Bob? How you doing? You're alright, bud." I'm terrible. Warren. Ah, okay. That's a lot easier. Thank you very much. Gotcha. How do you come up with the name of Vatikaki out of interest? Underscore ZA. It is. That's the one thing I am kind of curious about is how some people come up with their names on Twitch and that. It's really random. Obviously, for example, mine is obviously Billy Alpaca 78. Obviously, Billy is a nickname I've had for many years through work. Obviously, for anybody who knows the film Billy Elliot, it's kind of like from that. Obviously, when out the workplace I used to work at had 3 different Waynes, and to differentiate what you call it, so they could figure out which Billy was which. Obviously, they had Grumpy Wayne, there was Gay Wayne, and then me, Billy Alpaca,
Oh, I
or Billy Elliot, I should say, because obviously my last name being Elliot. But yeah, then obviously the Alpaca that sort of come around the end of FS 19 when 22 was coming out. Obviously, we're all speculating on hoping what was coming into the next game. Obviously, I kind of got into a routine of always saying I want alpacas and stuff, so that's kind of stuck. And to be honest, I like it. And obviously, the 78 is the year I was born, so yeah. I know that, for example, Mr. Dave, obviously the DAJ net is obviously his initials with network, I think it is, if I remember rightly.
yeah,
So I
yeah, something
do
like
listen to
that.
Dave. Oh, cripes. Mic went out there. So yeah. I think Amethyst Neon, that's just because he likes shiny gems, possibly? I don't know.
I don't
Oh, it
know.
was the color and make of my very first new car.
Ah, was it? Okay. Ah.
They make cars that are amethyst color.
Yep,
Dodge Neon.
It's sort of
Was it
purple.
Dodge?
it was a Dodge Neon Deep Amethyst was the
Yeah.
color.
That's very, very cool. It's Afrikaans, and it means don't take. Ah, okay. Good to know. But yeah, that's something that's really kind of cool where you get a name and it does have a decent meaning behind it. I like that. I really, really do. Right, we're just going to get these last few pieces. I know obviously my daughter's name, her first name, means something like farmer, I think it is. So, yeah, it's kind of freaky weird. I'm not sure how that came about. And yet she doesn't even like farming simulators. Mental. So yeah. And obviously ZA is South Africa. Ah, okay. Cool. I love the South African accent. I do apologise. I know I've actually worked with quite a few in that sort of the just the certain um sayings that some of them have come out with. It's been quite interesting, that's for sure. There we go. Let's get this last one. Hopefully this is the last one. Come on, come on, you can do it. Let's see. Rusty Nail used to be my handle on Citizen Band Radio. Okay. So you were a radio DJ type person, were you? Mr. Rusty Nail.
No, CB radio.
Oh, CB radio. Oh, okay. Oh, right, CB. Okay. So a truck driver type thing then.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I was going to say if it was radio, then yeah, my aunt over in America used to be a radio DJ. I can't remember what channel or radio station was called. I have to find out. Some of you guys might know, possibly, but that's back in the 80s. She loved that job. She really, really did. Then she came over to the UK, and yeah, life went downhill from there. I think that's why she moved back to America, to be honest. It is what it is. Right then, let's do this. Have a good evening. Alright, there's the fireman trucker. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off myself now. I'm just going to get this saved. Hopefully I've now got all of those spots hit, which should be okay. Just got to go through and roll that lot. That's going to be quite the easy part. So cool, cool, cool. That is why I asked you to put Rusty Nail 110 on the trailer for me. Ah, okay. I if out of interest, when you were on the radio, did you get like oh, you know how you get like a listing and that you'll sometimes have your own like icon type thing or banner
Citizen. Uh,
for the radio station. Did you get anything like that set up? If you've got an image of that, you could send it over and I'll maybe look into putting it onto that trailer for you. And I'm only doing it for you because it's you, because you've been quite nice recently. But yeah, I think rusted nail on the side of that would be quite nice. Let me close that. Actually, just out of interest, is this thing going to work? Or was it shift? And there we go. No, see, it's now working. Finicky freaking game. But yeah, as you can see, the actual floor nudges them forward. And obviously, if you've got the rocks from those the slides in the mine, it makes life so much easier. And then you can obviously shut the door and they won't unload. But yeah. There we go. Hi. Bye. Look, he's waving. Yay. Oh, I wonder if it was Matt. I bet he jinxed it. That's what it is. Matt's not here now. It's working fine. He comes in earlier. Didn't work out hardly at all. Oh, that's terrible. Right then, guys, I do need to jump off. Unfortunately, I've got a snake to try and feed and wife to care for. So, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Thank you, Mr. Grits fan, for the raid earlier on. Obviously, you're a superstar, sir. Ready. Let me just do a quick refresh and see who is out there. Yep, I'm only seeing Mr. Jababo. Oh, actually, Farm Sim. I also have I don't know. I've had this person in my follow thing for a while, but I've never actually checked. Oh, it's him. Okay. Let's check this other dude out quickly. I've got two others just popped up after refreshing. One is playing Prairie Farms Michigan Forex. I don't even know why I'm following that person. Oh, I think he actually did Canyon Crossing briefly, and then said, "Oh, it's too much work," and went off to a smaller map. Okay, so I'm primarily looking at farm sim players. So I've got 1, 2, 3 people in my list. Mr. Jababo. I also have Edgar Gaming, or Eager Gaming, I should say. He's a Aussie, I believe it is. I've raided him a few weeks ago. And then there's PJ Trep 23. That's the only ones I've currently got following, so probably going to be Mr. Jababo, to be honest. Obviously, he's got his little equipment out again, his little toys. Bless his cotton socks. Just got here. Can I redo the stream? You missed it. I certainly can if you give me 5 minutes. I will hit the live button on the VOD and you can watch it all back ride. How you doing, buddy? Let's see, let's see. I think it's going to have to be Mr. Jababo, to be honest. I'm not sure about those other two dudes personally, but yes, right now, so let's get this raid underway. So let's go find Mr. Jababo. Oh, he's actually in my list. Wow, holy heck. So obviously, catch Mr. Dave later on. He'll be doing some farming. So if you've got any further questions, you're more than welcome to ask them over there later on. Also, Mr. Dajnet, if you weren't aware. Obviously, I will be back my usual time on Friday for my 2 hours before going off to Dave. Fingers crossed he may have early access. So bear that one in mind. But until then, guys, have a great rest of your day. And I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye, Felicia's.
Bye.